And thank you for joining me for Looks, Lunch, and Love with Lorene. I'm your host, Lorene, and I'm so happy that you're going to be joining me today. I've got some fun, favorite new bites of mine, as well as some cool new trends, and I'm going to bring some positivity your way. So come on around. Let's have some fun today. Hello, my loves. I'm so excited to have Yvette on from Cordially Invited. She is an awesome, beautiful owner that's on Pico Street as well. And she does gift wrapping and she has some of the best cards. So thank you for being on the show.
Thank
Yay!
you. I'm excited.
Yay! Yvette, has brought some amazing goodies here, but I wanted to just, before we dive in there, I wanted to ask you how you got into this whole gift wrapping and this whole business, because it's awesome.
Thank you. Well, I kind of fell into it. I've always loved pretty things. I always found myself in stationery stores and gift stores and picking up and almost kind of hoarding office desk supply products. And I worked in the event and marketing and PR marketing and event industry.
Okay.
So it's I was always around. I was always around party items and decor and invitations. And,
Okay.
I just wanted to segue that into something that I could bring to other people.
Yes. And you have.
I opened a store.
Yeah. And then wait a minute. How long have you had the store now?
Actually 6 years this week. We actually just turned 6 on August. Yeah, just last week, this past week.
Yes. Woo, woo, woo. I just want to share because I think I first found you when you were at your first location, a little bit further down. And I just happened to be looking, for different cards. And I saw that you did beautiful gift wrapping, as you can see here. It's the quality and the care that you take and the time, if you all can see here, it's gorgeous. I mean, it's really fun gift wrapping. And let me not mess up these other coasters. We'll get to that in a minute. And they're for everything. I mean, they can kind of be for baby showers. They can be for birthday gifts. They can be for wedding. I mean, it can honestly be whatever you want it. So it's so cool to see.
Thank you. It's definitely one of gift wrapping. The service of gift wrapping is definitely a lost art form. You don't find it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I remember growing up and when my mom would go shopping for wedding gifts at Macy's or what then used to be Robinson's May or Saks or something. Then we went upstairs to the gift wrapping. You picked a number off the wall, which one, and then you got your package. And you just don't find that anymore. Some stores may still put it in a box and put a bow on it, but actually where the customer can select a wrapping paper for their client, like you said, or for the person receiving the gift that reflects not just the gift, but the giving of the gift. So we like it. It's a service that we provide. As you well know, you've taken advantage of it.
Yeah.
And we've been getting people coming from near and far. So
yeah,
we love it. It's one of the favorite things that I do at the store.
Awesome. Outside of course, you have the most amazing gift wrap. And you're right, it's so detailed. And it is a very lost art form. I mean, I can tell you from personal experience, my brother is amazing at wrapping gifts. And so he's I call him the wrap Nazi during Christmas time. He's always
need him during Christmas.
Yeah, he literally is that corner is not, precisely the way it needs to be. He was you gotta care about your gifts.
You do.
So I was
it's the first thing it's the first thing the recipient sees is the actual gift. And how much more fun is it to look and ooh and ah at a gift rather than just pulling something out of a bunch of tissue in a gift bag. So, I mean, we don't even carry as many gift bags anymore because we convince everyone that comes in the store to take part of our gift wrap. So.
Yes. And what's also great is that along with the gift wrap, one of my other favorite things, I mean, she not only does Yvette have, candles and these really cool coasters, but I love your cards. So I want to show just some of the cool, kind of really cool thank you cards and pesos and the happy birthday party animal. You carry some of the most unique gift cards. It's awesome. And then I'm not even going to skip out on this. Now, these two, thank you for bringing them. Get up on this. Now, I'm from the East Coast. You know who I'm picking. But yes, how do you go about selecting your cards and where do you choose them from? Or is it just...
You know what? I look for card vendors near and far. We I go to the stationery show or down to the mart where you can kind of really select from a wide variety. But I also get a lot of stationers that like send us samples, and I mean, I look for what first makes me happy, what I think is going to look good on the shelf, and then I also think about my customers, like as in the Tupac and the Biggie. Like for me, I was like, I'm West Coast born and raised, but went to college on the East, so I was like, gotta get them both. But I think like, okay, I live in a neighborhood, I think this would go great. We have like some really fun, cool, hip clientele. So I really think of the customers that have been coming in, that have been supporting us, like when I buy cards. And sometimes people ask and they tell us like what cards they like. And then you also look at what's new, like what's going on. Like we had a card for a while that was for from the Orange is the New Black.
Yes,
remember it was
I remember that
have a tasty
one.
birthday, and like so I always get that card when I know the season's about to start, because I figure, you know. And then like Empire, we had a cookie card.
Yes, you did. I do remember that.
What they said, like, find your inner cookie. So Empire's like really big hit. So I always make sure like when Empire's on to like stock up on that card, because people like, they resonate, they vibe to it. So
that was cookie last year.
I think of my clients, you know, kind of like what's gonna look good on the shelves, and then kind of what I like, because it's my own personal like shopping habit that I get to bring to everyone else.
Thank goodness, because you have it's a wide range of items that you have, like really cool cookbooks, and then I love the journals are really beautiful, and they're just kind of like plain, but look at this, like it's just the detail. It really what strikes me about your store is the detail.
Yes, we definitely pay attention to detail.
You do. I mean, look at this. Like you have little dry erase magnets. I mean, they're just fun.
They're fun, right?
Fun
if you're gonna put a magnet on the refrigerator or to leave somebody a note, at least make it fun.
Okay, and then I have a whole set of coasters here. I'm just gonna pull up one. They're like nice little cloth. It's beautiful. I mean, it's just really interesting items. So
we try to make sure that we have gifts that basically you can get for any occasion, whether you're going to someone and they just bought a new home, so you can bring them the coasters if you're taking add to maybe the bottle of wine or champagne. Young girls, teenagers, we have a great baby and kids section.
Yeah, you do.
And then just if you're buying like for me, from me, your journals, or just people that come in and
I like that.
Just want to pick something up for themselves, like we got it.
Now, I have to ask you, because I ask all of my guests, what's something that makes you smile?
Honestly, just doing like what I do, staying with it. At the end of the day, knowing that no matter whether we had like a great day of sales or a low day in sales, that we opened our doors. And when I close the door at night and look back at my store, like just that one customer that came in to buy a card and was so happy that they found the exact card for the exact person, like that lets me know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and it puts a smile on my face. Like,
I love that.
So, yeah.
And then the last thing is there a mantra that you live by?
You know what? I just each day try to live life to the fullest, and I don't look back on like regrets of the past. Like, I learn from my mistakes. Just move forward, keep going. So
move forward.
Yeah.
Move forward.
That's it.
Oh my goodness. Yvette, this is so much
fun.
Thank you.
It is. I'm so glad you invited me to come on the show.
Oh, I'm so happy to have you.
You've been one of our customers from the beginning, so
yeah,
I love it.
I tell everyone to go. I'm like, go. You need a great card. You need a good gift. Off you go. Perfect. Now, where can people find more information? Are you on social media?
So we are on social media. Instagram, Instagram and Facebook, we do the most. So Instagram is Cordially Invited.
Great.
And then our Facebook is also like the Facebook / Cordially Invited. But you can always come see us in person. We're on Pico, 5513 West Pico, right in the center, about a block west of Hauser.
Yeah, it's great. It's such a good area.
It is. It's a growing area. A lot of great businesses. A lot of great things happening. So we're excited.
And
we're there.
Thank you so much for being on the show. Check out Yvette. She's there.
Come check us out.
Yes. And I will see you next time, my loves. Hi, my loves. I am excited to bring you this flaky goodness called the Pie Hole. I just had to do a little ditty because it was in my spirit. I found this place for my birthday. My brother and I were kind of doing like a little taste testing because I wanted to have a small birthday gathering to have some like yummy bites, but stuff that wasn't going to be too messy. And I found this like flaky goodness. Woo! We went to the Arts District and we tried the chicken Asiago flaky, like, oh my gosh, this has to be my favorite. Is so good. It's so like light and it's buttery and it's got that cheese. That's real good. I'll have a bite of that in a second. And then I always like their little hand pies. See, it's like real simple. They have a chorizo one and they have a vegetarian one. They're so good. And they're actually known truly for their sweet pies. I am a savory kind of gal, so I had actually never tried any of the, the really sweet pies. Then I tried the Earl Grey. That's like their homemade secret recipe because it's a family-owned business. Y'all, I just wanted to throw my fork across the place when I had it. I was like, what on earth do you have in here? Obviously, they couldn't tell me because it's a secret. But, sorry, can't hold myself back. It's like, I can't. Pistachio, it's not too sweet. And they have like their homemade whipped cream. I love Earl Grey tea. If I could throw the fork and not hurt Chris, I would. And then they have this really cool seasonal flavor. It's a cereal cheesecake kind of pie. So they rotate seasonal flavors. They have the staples that I showed you for the breakfast. They usually always have those, and they've got more. And then they have a seasonal thing that they rotate for their sweet pies. So check them out on social media. They opened one in Hollywood just recently, maybe like a month and a half ago. So I took my coworker to it, Addie. Love her. We did a little breakfast date there. She was sold too. So enjoy all of the goodness. They have everything, okay? So you have the breakfast stuff covered, you've got your coffee covered, and you have your sweets covered. Everything all in one. So, the Pie Hole, check it out. Thank you so much. Hi, my loves. I wanted to talk to you today about a message that I heard from my pastor, Pastor Torrey Roberts. He's at One Church LA, and I love going there. It's a bunch of artists, and he always really speaks to me and resonates with me. But this message that he just talked about, staying hot, it basically was about the drive and the determination and making sure that anything that you go after in life, you have to make sure that you stay hot. God uses you when you're hot, not lukewarm. Who likes to do things lukewarm, right? And if you're cold, he can give you a word that'll make you hot. And so it's all about that and surrounding yourself with people that want to stay hot and be on their toes and have that drive and determination as well. And of course, that's who I really honestly try to do in my entire life. And I would say that also this book, Purpose Awakening, is a game changer. And I only say that because it brings everything together. And it talks about your purpose and how you can live it out. And honestly, you got to stay hot when you're going after what you want, right? And your purpose in life. So pick this up, game changer. And I can't wait to see you all soon. See you later.